Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to give you 4 tips, 4 sounds, 4 things that you can do to have instant improvement in your English speaking pronunciation. So welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra. I work as a speaking coach and I help people to improve their pronunciation, to move towards standard English pronunciation, and also with public speaking and presentation skills. And in this time that I have been teaching my clients, many clients, I have realized that there are 4 very, very common mistakes that people make. And these will give you like an instant improvement on your pronunciation. I really recommend as well that you take on, when you change your accent, you take on 1, 2, 3, maximum 4 challenges for improvement at a time, right? So you're going to like eat the elephant in small pieces. You're not going to just like go out there and be overwhelmed and think, no, I have to speak different, because it will feel very awkward and very difficult. But if you know 4 things that you can work on that will change and have an outcome, you will feel encouraged. You can focus in on those things. You can make the change and persist, and then once you've created those habits, you're ready to move on to the next 2, 3 or 4 sounds to work on. Okay, so when you learn phonetics and try to improve your pronunciation, you have to really think we're going small down to detailed sounds. Small going down. Okay, so today, here we go. These are our 4 things, okay? We're going to look at, and I hope this is not backwards when we film it, the crispy T, clear TH sound, longer E, which is a vowel sound, and 1 stressed syllable in a word. So let's start with the first one, which is our crispy T. So if you are pursuing standard English, you're going to really want to train yourself to, first of all, use your T's, but make them nice and clear and crisp. So the T should sound T, T. I'm placing my tongue at the back of my teeth, but slightly up, so where the teeth and the gums are kind of meeting. That point, block the passage of air and then pull back and T, 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 T. Get that nice clear T sound first. No voice. If I go D, 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 it's the identical movement, but that is creating the D sound. So you want to mindfully create T, T, because whatever accent you want is your business, but standard English T is butter, whereas other accent, America for example, you will say butter. It's often swapped out with a D. So I'm raising your awareness that if you want to pursue standard English, T is the sound. So but, let, get. And when it's in joined speech and those small words like but, it might sound like that T is diminished, but don't replace it with a D or don't drop it completely, because for the clarity of the sound and the great communication skill that you're trying to develop, try to use a nice crispy T. Terry Tucker. But I don't think so. Let it go. Okay, so practice those. Let it go, but I don't think so. Does that make sense? If it does not make sense, comment and I can explain it differently. Okay, so a crispy T. Don't drop them, is my best advice. Don't drop the T. Even if you want to replace with a D, okay, just still don't drop it. Okay, point number 2, the clear TH. Notice my tongue comes right forwards between my teeth. Now, this sound is really misunderstood, partly because the spelling is a little bit obtuse, but it's th, and the tongue comes forward. It has a voiced th, and it has a th. So little small words like think, this, there, they. They're actually the voiced version, but they're small, and so we don't stress those words. So you might think the important thing, you might think it's de or z or s. You might not hear that and think, what is that sound? The important thing. But you have to kind of adjust how hard or how loud you make that sound, because we don't stick our tongue out and go the elephant. We go the elephant, the elephant. So it's a soft sound often, okay? But it will make a huge difference because if you think, if you say sink, I sink, or some sing, or something, or thumb, or deaf or death, big difference. One is a dead person, the other one is a person can't hear. Deaf, right? So listen out for that. Big difference to your pronunciation. All right, moving on to number 3, the long E. In English, we have short and long vowels. I know A, E, I, O, U makes you think incorrectly that there are 5 vowel sounds, but the truth is there are 20. And there is a short and there's a long E. So when you want to say see, as in the Spanish, yes, see. If you are going to shorten all of those, you could be saying sick instead of seek. Seek. All right, so it's E. So leaning slightly into E. Start noticing. Unfortunately, the spelling is not always going to help you understand if it's a long or short vowel sound. Know the difference now, listen out for it and go like, oh, right, okay, that's long E. That's the long version. And start leaning ever so slightly into those long vowel sounds, and it will definitely improve not just the way it sounds, but also the meaning, because as you can tell, that changes the meaning of the word sometimes to something entirely different. Okay, and finally, our last point, number 4, is one stressed syllable. So it's actually more complicated than that, but in general, especially if you're speaking, be mindful of the most important word in your sentence, okay? So you want to highlight that more than other words. So there's a rise and fall to the voice. And if we just look at one word like tomorrow, I don't go tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. There's a rise and a fall. So start listening for those, and don't give equal stress on everything. Especially, we seldom give a stress to the last syllable, tomorrow. That would sound a little bit weird. Okay, tomorrow. Maybe you are turning it into a question, but tomorrow. Sorry, so that just pay attention to how that rise and fall goes, right? And then start adapting. Don't do equal. All right, I hope that makes sense, because it is a little bit more complicated than that. But I think with listening in and saying, okay, I can copy that. I can try. I'm not going to stress everything equally. I think you can make an improvement to your speaking in an instant. Right, guys? I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, please comment. If it does make sense and it's helpful, also comment. And keep trying, keep practicing, right? You're only going to make the change by making the change. I know that sounds crazy, but I have lots of people that are like, I want to. Wanting to do something and doing something are very different things. So be the change, make the change, and improve your speaking. So one of the things you were working on is your listening, hearing, oh, right, that's different, and then start implementing and doing and copying. And learn to self-correct in a really kind way. Because if you mean to yourself and go like, you're rubbish, you're not going to progress as well as if you say, wow, okay, that wasn't right. It's more like this. But you keep going and moving forwards. Right, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.